Hey you, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic and Resources and the Soviet Republic. Hey you. In the last episode I started building a brand new town to hopefully inject some life into our farming prospect. On reflection, it maybe is a bit of a hike to get over to the oil refinery, which is something else I was kind of hoping that people would do. Maybe a bit of footpath would sort that out. We can do that while I do my general preamble to get us going. Right. Can you do both at once? I think I probably can. Yes. Okay. So the basic plan at the moment is that we're going to try and build up some housing in the vicinity of. Go on, son. That's it. Look at this. What a hero. What a ruddy legend. He is determined to go and work at the coal plant. He is certainly not going to go to the bus stop and then ride the bus to the pub that's in the middle of Failuregrad. Definitely not going to happen. No, he's single-minded and determined to go to the oil refinery. You prat. Okay, well, never mind. We'll make that work. Tell you what, we've only got one building there. I could turn this whole area into a housing estate. Stay tuned. I'm going to turn this whole area into a housing estate. Okay, so the output from the oil refinery is not what it might be, but neither is it horrendous. We've currently got 28 workers there just from this one building that we've got lined up, and the proximity of the bus station here means that they can actually get places, which is not a bad way to go. But when we look here, 70 citizens were not able to enjoy culture. An oil refinery is culture, you heathens. 74 citizens couldn't go to a church. Get used to that as a concept. I'm never building one. All right, you're just going to have to get by without one. Sorry about that. Couldn't get food or meat or go to a pub or tavern. Well, let's just fix that, shall we? Now, today's plan is it's the same plan as last time around, with a minor twist. Ooh. Firstly, we're going to build a few of these because this seems to get things done. If ever you need things done, these seem to do that. Let's call out Team Bulldozer to come and eradicate some of the nature in the area, because you can't have too much nature in the area. And then, I might build a nice square. When you say nice, what exactly are you referring to? Oh, hold on. Team Bulldozer's going off the rails a little bit. Yeah. Does that look flat to you, lads? Because I'll tell you, it doesn't look too flat to me. This circle's flat, Chief. Yeah, it may be, but then when we move it so that the centre is still on the flat bit, are we actually accomplishing flat, or are you... See, look, you're now creating a flipping divot that has put that at a different level to the bit over here. See? Different height. I put it to you, you're averaging out based on all of the area around. You're averaging it out, so you can only ever build... So as big as it gets. Yeah, you can only have just stop doing it. It causes you pain, and therefore cease. It's not working, and therefore you may get a little bit of... But well, we've built an impact crater. Well, okay, as long as it will allow me to build some prefabs, I'm good with that. Okay, well, prefabs ahoy. They're coming. Apparently, we're sending the team out to build them. Well, that's a foolish idea. We haven't got all the materials yet. All right. Well, let's just bang these ones up nice and swift, and then we'll crack on. Yeah, bang another one in there. See, this is not a bad idea. And then I tell you what, because I liked doing 4, I might wrapper it up to 6. Now, someone about I don't know, half a dozen or more episodes ago, suggested that part of my staffing woe. Let's give that a full rotate, because apparently it'll line up a little better. Lies. Yes, part of my problem in getting enough workers is a lack of understanding. Strong words. That actually all of the factories and resources and whatnot, they work 24 hours a day, and therefore having enough to fill one shift ain't going to cut it. You've got to fill 3 separate shifts, and you kind of go, oh yeah, that probably would explain a thing or two, wouldn't it? Yes, it would, and therefore that's why you should probably do that. So I'm going a little bit overboard on actually building stuff up now, in the hope that we can get moderate levels of funding, no, moderate levels of staffing throughout the working day and night to wit that everything starts ticking along more nicely. Just yeah, go on, bang it in there. You're almost at your million limit, you know. Yeah, it is, and it's ticking down. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's happening. So, are you going to, you're going to fix this pretty quickly? Well, I've got to do some education for these people. All right, okay, well, get on with it. Right, educate. Did I build a school next to the laughter house? Can't rule it in or out, to be honest. Can't remember. Well, let's go back and double check and build one if we need to. So the way I see it, this is almost the fundamentals. The only thing that I'm not really ticking the box on is culture. Now, one would imagine that a nice statue of Mr. Lenin would do the trick there. Maybe with his guitar. But we'll investigate that in just a moment. Too big a descent / downhill. Oh, is that because you've smoothed onto... Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay. All right, well, good luck. Yeah. Let's bring in Team Bulldozer and see what they can make of this. Oh, yeah. Oh, no problem for us, Gov. No, we'll drive around until everything is lumpy. Perfect. Thanks, lads. Glad I got you on the team. You useless bunch of flaming uselessness. Right, and go on. That's it. Right, that looks like it might work. Yeah. No. Cancel. We're gonna pay the money for this one. Yes. Right. Okay. Now, this configuration that you've got here, just FYI, bit optimistic. Is it though? Yeah, it's really optimistic. Okay, well look, we can get as far as here. Well done. Now then, how are you going to get down there? Because that's too big a descent / downhill. But how can that be? I flattened it. Yeah, you didn't though, did you? Or you did? Oh no, hold on, you're paying the iron price for that one. I'll tell you what, I've got a better idea. Kill this. Right, no one's really using that bit at the moment anyway. And then let's rock this round here. Come on, just... No, wait, whoa. Thank you. There you go. Right, good. Yeah, we're paying for it. Now, I know I can back it up and then pay for it myself, but... is it though? Yeah, it is. If it says it's too big a descent downhill, it's too big a descent down... Which building? No, don't... If there's a building there, don't demolish it. That would be a bad thing to do. Right, give me this again, because I love life and I wish I had a pony. Right, that's... yeah. Do you think that's really helping? It makes me feel like I might be accomplishing something. Yeah, but you've been wrong before. Yeah, I'll be wrong again. There you go, that one's done it. Oh, you've told the team to come build that one. Well, they can have a swing at it and we'll see what happens. Anyway, look. Progress. Yeah, you're telling the team to come and build all of this. Yeah. Do you think that's likely to happen? No. Okay then. As long as we're on the same page in that regard. Right, we're going to have to get rid of this bit of road. And then try and smooth this out to... Ooh, that felt good. How's that? Too big a descent, Gov. Don't make me delete the school. Because I don't want to delete the school. The school was quite expensive. And as much as I probably should have done all of this lot for... Oh, for crying out loud, pay for the road. As much as I should have done that bit first, I still want to be able to connect my school up. And I really shouldn't have to fight with you this much. Well, you're going to have to, because 12 degrees down bubble is unacceptable. Yeah, okay. Well, look, I'm willing to pursue other avenues for success. Well, I'm sure you are, but the question is not of whether you are prepared to pursue other avenues. What you said. It's whether I'm prepared to let you. That keyboard sound you heard there was me pressing M to try and adjust the size of the outline here. Those of you who know why I did that, know why I did that. Right. Okay, well look, there's definite action happening here. Yeah, but it feels very much like the wrong kind of action. I mean, look, you've got these jokers flipping, having a demolition derby there. Look, they're causing some kind of seismic tremor. You didn't give them the order to frack, did you? No, I don't believe I did. Hello, school. I got some bad news. It's not that you're not going to exist. No, you're going to continue existing. But the bad news in question is that you've got no road access. And you kind of go, "Ah, that's not the end of the world, is it?" You kind of go, "Well, it kind of is if you catch fire." So my recommendation to you: don't be catching fire. God, this is hideous. Yes, it is. But this is all part of the figuring out if we can make this work or not scheme. Yeah, but do you have to do the figuring out if this is all going to work or not scheme in quite such an unattractive fashion? Today, yes, I do. In the future, maybe I won't have to, but for today, yeah, it's got to be ugly because we're doing it fast. You haven't connected your shop up either. Oh, phooey. Right, shop needs road. There you go. Where are you going to connect that to? You've got this footpath action going on here, and it's not going to let you cross that. And that's assuming you're not going to get a terrain alignment collision on the way down. Yeah, you can say it's too big a descent, but we all know the truth. Did that work? I was holding the right button to flatten the terrain. Evidently, the right button was the wrong button to be holding to flat. There you go, there's a bit. Onwards. Alright, okay, we might have to go a bit of a trek to connect the road up here. That's another bit of footpath. Well, that's a cliff. Yeah, that's going to tell you it's too steep. And there's some infrastructure in the way. Okay, well, look, we'll get rid of the infrastructure, and then we'll just try and, heroically plough on there. And for some reason that worked. Okay, good. Stick the footpath back in, and you've got 45 grand left before your arbitrarily imposed limit on purchases. Yeah, I know. That's a bit of a worry, isn't it? Yeah, I would say it probably is a bit of a worry. But we all believe in you and your capabilities for fixing such things. I don't know what you're basing that off, because history dictates that that's not necessarily going to work. Right, there we go. I think everybody's kind of got a bit of something going on there. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a bit of something here, and we'll something out over that way, and over this way as well. Lots of back alleys there for stabbings. Really? That's dark. Yes. Well, No, I don't. That's why I asked. Right, now, I need one more bit of What's that bit for? You hopeless buffoon. Right, let's see if we can't make that work. There you go. Right. Good. That should connect everything up to something. And therefore there is the prospect of, I don't know, something else. So that could happen. Now, at this point, you might be thinking of posting some kind of "you're not taking this seriously" comment. I swear I am. As much as I am just flinging stuff in, it's because I want it to work. And as much as it is hideously ugly, what it is also is, what do you mean 9 children can't go to school because there is no school? It's here. I've got staff. It hasn't got any electricity. That could be a problem, but I can fix that kind of problem. We're going to want... No, the other menu. Yes. Electrolysis. Yeah, cancel the wires. I don't know what that's powering at the moment, but it probably wasn't important. And then we'll stick a high voltage switch in here. Fling it around the other way. Yep. Reconnect the high voltage before anybody notices they were without power for a while. Don't tell me I told you. No, that should have been in. Evidently, it had a last-minute need for some smoothing. There you go. Right, connect it back up before anybody notices. Yeah. Okay, and then you're going to need a transformer. Thank you. Stick that next to the school. Should be good. It'll give them something to play with at lunchtime. All right, sling that in there, and then hook that up as well. Yes. And then we don't know. You don't need another high-voltage switch. I know you love them, but no, you don't need that. Whack that over here. Right, and then we'll bung one of these on the end of it. Yes. No. Yes. Okay, 15 grand left. And then arbitrary spending cap is imposed. Right, you lot have got power. No griping. Okay, you got power now? Yes. Why is the voltage doing the hokey cokey? I don't know. We should probably investigate the power plant and find out. But the good news, if this actually manifests in any way that is remotely what's it to the thing of the effort, is right, we'll tell that to store. That's something else that somebody recommended I do. If you tell it to store it, then you store it. Okay. Yeah, but you see, my understanding of that means that you refuse to export it. Now, I could be wrong. Resources available from Zelensky Pipe Pumping Station 2. Okay, what does that mean? Well, that's something you're just going to have to figure out for yourself, isn't it? Source is not sending a resource. Okay, which is your source? That's this, which is the fuel holder, right, which comes through here. Engine is not currently open. Destination is full or does not require resources right now. Yes, it does. And then out from this one, this. All right, well, we haven't got any fuel. Well, okay, well that's possibly an explanation for a few things, isn't it? And that's probably because I've got fuel tankers that are going direct to source, and it appears that I have 5 fuel tankers going direct to source. You're just sat there, okay, with nothing. You are sat there with... Oh, no, you've got... Hold on, wait. I was reading the wrong one. You've got nothing. You've got 5.7 tons of fuel. That's good. You've got 0.2 tons, okay. You have none. You've just turned up. Are you dropping off or picking up? Oh, you're now helping yourself as well. Well, that's lovely. But you're the chap who fills up all of my my fueling stations, so you're quite important. And there's another one. So what we need here is more workers at the oil refinery. Now, somewhere I've got a big tank full of bitumen, and I can't remember where I left it. I thought I had a big tank of bitumen. And signs now point to me not having a big tank of bitumen. Okay, right, now, let us crack on to what I shall dub Phase 2 of today's episode. Let's have a look at the resource stats, which we can't move the window of, so we're just going to have to deal with it. We'll drop vehicles, we'll drop trains, and we'll drop... No, we won't. We kind of need buildings. All map. So this is what we're currently storing. I've got 800 tons of coal. I've got 2,000 tons of oil. Right. That is 70,000 rubles worth. Not worth it. No, I should cocoa. However, we do have 192,000 tons, rubles worth of steel. Oh. Yes. Oh is the word. That's what we should be exporting at the moment. If you want to top up your ruble account, get on it. Because, well, otherwise... you won't get on it. Now, what's going on with livestock? Livestock, next to nothing. Meat, I suspect, is largely going to be coming from the store's auto-buying meat. Where's this conga line going? And another one. Where have you people been? And what's so exciting about the grocery store? My goodness me. It's mob-handed. It's obviously kicking out time at the pub, and someone said that they had kebabs in this place. Or maybe a slushy. Right, that's... what have we got going on? So I've got 70 grand of oil, which isn't a lot. It's steel. Steel, people. Evidently, something we're doing as far as steel is concerned is working very well. Here's the steel mill. You've got absolutely loads of raw resources. You haven't got any workers. That's life. But you've got 85 tons of it just sat there. Right, where does that export from and to? Well, since you're asking, here we go. Right, okay. So if we get a truck, I can afford a truck. In fact, if we get a couple of trucks, you only have as many trucks as you've got. Well, that's very wise. Right, buy a new thing that will haul steel. Open hole, maybe. Steel, 9 tons. Yes. Give me an alternative here. 1.5 tons. That's not an alternative. 5, yeah. 3.5, no. 9. Here we go. Big lad. Yeah, okay. You're hired. Yep. Can I have another one? Yes, you can. Can I have another one? No, you can't. You're breaking your arbitrary rules. Okay, fine. Right, and then we will send you from... Oh, I've lost myself. Where are we? Down here. Okay. Yes. Now, we are selling bits and pieces. You'll see it's going up at the moment, right? So it's not like we're not making any money at all. You go over here. No, you have to click the go over here, start a route button first. Open this chap up. There you go. Start point. No, all right. Whoa, hold on. Vehicle not scheduled. Oh, okay, that's the new button that everybody's been talking about. Oh, I'm excited to be a part of it. Right, yep, open that one up as well. And we'll see how the copy doodah goes. Right, so from the steel mill, right, you wait till you're loaded with steel, okay? There you go. Right. And then take your metallic hauling backside over to Smaljazauka. I'm sure it's Zauka, right? Zorka. Oh, Zorka also works. Okay. Well, I'll Smaljazorka. Don't. You're better than that. Then head over to Smaljazorka and wait till you're unloaded, and then you can turn it around and come back again. Right. Copy schedule. Copy to this vehicle. Maybe you don't do it like that. No. Okay, try doing it this way. Copy that. Copy it, thank you, to this one. Alright, okay, if we open the window again. Nope. Okay, alright, well, let's see. Let's go copy schedule 2, right? So you copy the schedule that's working. That one. And then you go copy maybe to the copy button. Nope. To the start button. Nope. To the maybe you need to see the vehicle in the real world. Okay, alright, well, click the eyeball. I tell you, these menus are all big and chunky. Right, now, how do I know which one I'm actually looking at? Oh, that's easy. Set the one you've done to go. There you go. Right, copy that to this fella. That's how you do it. Okay, good. We'll give the other one a head start. That'll do. Off you go. Right, now, that should bring in a nice chunk of cash once in a while. But only until I run out of steel. So I'm going to need to up steel production in order to make that viable. Now, I'm pretty sure that all of these lads are heading out of town. What have you got? Nothing. Yeah, you see, this is the problem here. What have you got? You've come from the... You're taking cement out to the wilderness to make your world with it. Just don't trade it for beans. Beans are not what we're about. Okay, right. This is well, we'll see. I've got 3,000 left above my arbitrary spending cap, and then we'll have to come up with another solution for things. Now, I might be able to come up with some clever schemes around that. Anyway, you're going to have to tune in next time to see what those clever schemes are. I know. I segued there into the exit to the episode very, very, very smoothly indeed. I've been Colonel Failure. Let's go check on the meat situation, because that's a litmus test for... oh, look at that. 45 workers. You absolute beauties. We're almost out of crops, look, which means that El Croperino truck here, who's just dropping off... Oh, this is working like I always dreamed. How about you? How's it going here? 13 workers. Acceptable. Where are the cows? There should be cows happening. Are there cows happening? Do I need to press a button to make you shovel the cows across? Well, the cows are going somewhere. Oh no, we're stocking up meat, look. Oh, groovy. Well, there you go. I'm going to leave you on an R groovy. It's working slowly, but it's working. And that's great. What's going on here? We've got 11 tons of food waiting here. I should probably do something with that. Anyway, tune in next time and I'll do something with that. I've been Colonel Failure and you've been wonderful. Why not subscribe to tune in for more anecdote-laden nonsense which will surely be arriving in the fullness of time. That's an ambulance. It's obviously a good sign. I'll catch up with you next time. Let's focus on something deep and meaningful. The shop. The shop. Comrade Bar Drinks. Yeah, you're just going to read signs out, or are you going to say, cheerio? Well, it's another incidence of the clue being in the title. It's a Soviet republic, not a Soviet city. Now, I know several of you have pointed that out previously, but it's the principle holds true. Originally, I was thinking I'd be able to ferry people around using public transport to get them to work, but they don't seem to be interested in that in the slightest. So yes, building individual cities out around key industries is going to be the thing that actually makes a big difference. I think the most efficient way to do that is probably going to be you put your industry in the middle, and then around the outside a nice big ring of houses with the services that they need in order to function correctly. I'm a way off being able to do that yet because the money's a bit short. But by adding in the ability to build for myself, it means that at least I'm not costing myself cash in order to make that happen. So that's where we're going, right? We're going to continue evolving what we're doing right now in order to make that happen. And it's going to be quite interesting to see which one it is that I end up doing first. I don't think I'll get round to one for a while. It'll largely be plonk in a new tower block and see if we can't just make something tick over a little bit better, at least in the short term. But you're going to want to stick around to make sure that you catch that anyway, because it's going to be disastrous and entertaining and miraculously successful all at the same time. Don't believe me? Well, subscribe and you'll find out.